Right, come on then, Jack. If you're going to do this, at least do it. Come on. Come on, Jack. People are waiting. Jack, come on. You said you were going to do a quiz and people are waiting for the quiz. And now you've just decided to have a sleep. Do you not want to do it? Are you shy? Are you too shy to do a quiz on the internet? Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it instead, Jack? Hello? Well, here we are. Let me put the camera up there again. Oh, I've got my wire stuck. Here we go. Come on now, Jack. Let me move him out of the way. Come here, chunk. Oh. Here you go. Well, here we are, and welcome to a quiz without Jack, because someone is a lazy butt and they didn't want to do the quiz. So there we go then. Right then, let's have a look what is going off in the old commentiosis. So we have Trace. Evening, Tracy. I hope you're all right. And Tracy says, "Bonsoir, Jacques Le Chat." Jacques Le Shit, more like. But hello, and Jack. Tracy says hello. Can you see him? If I move my chair, opposite way. Oh, there he is. Jack. Jack, hello. You see how ignorant he is. Jack. Tracy says hello. Yeah, well, there you go. That's your response there, Trace. Barry says, "Guten Abend, Simon. Hello. Hope you're doing well." And Juju has a weird face, and then Tracy has a weird face as well. And then Rob from Beards and Bangers says, "Hello there." Well, actually, he doesn't. It says, "Good evening, all," in this sort of voice. "Good evening, all." That's what Rob sounds like when he's not on camera. "Oh, all right, Simon. Shall we do some filming?" "Well, hello there." That's how it goes. And Rosie Cheeks blah, 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 says, "Jack, psst." Yeah, he's just not an internet cat, are you, Jack? Jack, you're not an internet. See, he's so bloody lazy. Who else have we got? We've got Juju again, and we've got Trey saying we would be happy to watch a cat sleeping. To be fair, well, I mean, I know what I need to do to get some of that Wonga coming in then. Cat videos, a whole channel dedicated to watching Jack sleep, which he does quite a lot, so there wouldn't be any shortage of footage. Would be, Jack? Yeah, talking about you. Yeah, you carry on licking you what's-its. Juju says, "Hello, lovely people," and hello, Jack. And Rob says, "Louis the cat bids you leave Jack alone." He just said, "Poor Louis. Louis likes me. He wouldn't tell me to leave Jack alone." Or maybe he would, actually. Cars you don't see anymore says, "Evening all." Evening. And Dick Dastardly's here. Maybe you'll see more of Jack now. Because that's what the world needs, isn't it, Jack? More you. Oh, come here. What's going on? And you're noggin. There you go. Maybe that is what the world needs more, Jack. Look at him. Oh, wrong way again, Simon. Look at him there. Just look at him. We're looking at you, Jack. Oh, there you go. Well, that's Jack gone. So, bye. Everybody say bye to Jack, obviously. And then Dick says, "Evening all." Pingu says, "Yo, rude boy sup. Word up. Check 1 2 1 2 5s in the house, yo." And all that stuff, Pingu. Hope you're all right. You're right. Jack was quite happy doing Jack. Jack is always quite happy doing Jack. And Dinosaur Dad is here. Ross, morning, Ross, like you've said there. Hope you're doing all right, and glad you could join us for what hopefully is some nonsense. And we have a Facebook user join and say hello, but unfortunately, I cannot see who that is. Let me see if I can log into Facebook while I'm here, so I can at least see who it is. Oh crikey! Do 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 do. Oh, honestly, this page's malarkey can be such a pain in the buttocks. It's possibly not even going to be easy for me to find it. Oh crikey, what's going on here? I'm determined. I mean, it's not working, obviously. Or is it on the group that it? Bear with me 2 seconds while I sort this out. Let me put that music on again for fun. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Oh, it's Ivor Howard. Ivor Howard says hello. That's good. That's all we needed to know. I can stop that now. There we go. So Ivor Howard said hello. Pingu says, I'm full of chip shop chippies and feeling fat. Did you have a bread cake with it? Because you know what are my feelings of Dan Sarf and bread cakes are. What did I have? I had one of them Dr. Oetker pizzas today. It was yummy. Maybe Jackie's more suited to host Jack and Ori than a quiz. Very, 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 very likely. That's it. We've got the bottom of the comments already. So we've got some. I'll put the thing in there just in case anybody didn't know it by now. It's kahoot.it. That takes you to your homepage. And what do you get from your homepage? You get a little box that says enter your PIN, and you'll get the PIN as soon as I load up a quiz and share the screens. Evening, Jimmy Quinn. I've got a new project I thought I'd share with you as well. Look, it's a little tractor. I don't know why my mum bought it. Apparently, I'd asked for a tractor, so my mum brought me a tractor back from wherever it were they went, Wales or something. There is actually someone who offered to let me, have a drive around in their little grey Fergie last year, and I completely forgot about it. Apparently, he lives somewhere near Rochdale, so I'll have to try and take him up on that. I'm thinking it was Dan. I keep thinking Dan Aykroyd, but it can't be Aykroyd. Oh, can you imagine if Dan Aykroyd had sent me a message offering for me to have a ride around on his tractor? That'd be amazing. Dick Dastardly, Simon of the Interweb. I have a question about Kahoot. I shall highlight that just so I can see where it is. I thought I'd try chipping in by having a go at creating a couple of quiz rounds. My Kahoot question is, do you pay for a subscription? I do pay for a subscription because there's some features that you can't use without the subscription, and one of them is like the picture reveal. And also you can only have, I think it's 10 people without a subscription. So yeah, I do pay for a subscription at the moment. But yeah, that's a good thing actually. Dick's come up with it. You can just have a free Kahoot account, and you can create quizzes, but it's just some of the features aren't there. So if anybody does come up with a quiz idea and builds their own quiz on Kahoot, by all means, pop me a message to that email address. smashingpistons@gmail.com. Let me know, send me a link to it, and I'll add it to the favorites, and we can go through them and stuff. So that'd be quite cool. But yeah, good comment there. When I created a small test quiz, there could only have been up to 10 participants. Yeah, you can have more with paid accounts. I don't know how much more it is I've got. Yes, exactly. Keep digging, says Rob. I'm not sure what that's about. Dick Dastley, sometimes I think you've used quizzes created by others, so there's a way to make quizzes publicly available. Yes, there is. I think they literally are publicly available unless you set them to private, I think. I can never remember. It's a long time since I actually played around properly with it, other than just doing my own stuff. And yes, it is something I'd welcome, Dick. So anybody of the quizzing community, because this is going to be a regular thing now, as long as I'm at home, Monday nights, 8 o'clock, quiz nights. And hopefully we have a bit of fun and a bit of a wind down after a Monday, because I know I definitely need a wind down after a busy Monday. I was at work for 6:45 this morning. My alarm went off at 5:15. And yeah, so... well, hello. So, as you might know, if you've been watching Beards and Bangers, I was at Rob's yesterday doing a bit of body work. Not on Rob. Rob doesn't need any body work doing. It was on his car Miranda, and yeah. So I drove down in Hennay. I thought I forgot how far it were to yours, Rob. It's like 2.5 hour drive there. So Hennay's had a pretty good run there and back. But then when I set off from, I think it was when I set off from yours, Rob, it was saying that I'd got like on the like distance range on the dashboard thingy. It was saying I'd got like, I'm sure it said like 80 miles or something. I know it's 120 miles, I think, maybe a bit further back to ours. So I'll call it petrol station, and I put petrol, and then all of a sudden it said like I'd got, I don't know, like 200 miles range. And I'm like, oh, I've overfilled that a bit then. And then when I got in Henny this morning to take her to work, she said I'd got like 20 miles range, and it was definitely higher than that when I turned her off yesterday. And then the closer I got to the petrol station on the way to work, the range went up to like 40 miles. And I'm like, oh, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking running out of diesel, so I had to put some more in. So Henny's been to the petrol station like 3 times in 2 days. But it was a very good drive down. Too many 50-mile-an-hour limits though with blooming roadworks. Beards and Bangers. Rob says headlight sniffing is the new vaping. It is true, and contrary to what is possibly the healthiest, and there's no age limit to sniffing headlights. You can do it at any age. So not only sort of 16s, but 12s, 10s, 8s, even toddlers. Once they learn to stand up so they can get their noses high enough to the headlights, they can sniff headlights if they want. There's no age limit. Dick says, so if I finish one for next time so you can see what you reckon. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, just ping me the link beforehand, and I'll have a look through it, which is what I just said in some weird language. Pingu says, does that mean you're officially allowed to sell eggs now? Once I've been on the tractor, I believe that's the case. Until I've been on the tractor, I don't think I can. Not without the chicken's permission. Happy it's quiz time and full of potatoes. That is a good phrase, actually. That, in fact, if we ever do, hang on 2 seconds. I'm just going to put that music back on while I go and fetch my notepad. Where is it? Well, in fact, let's put some different music on. Are you ready? Bye. Right, so t-shirt idea, because this is a thing actually. If I can get stuff for that vinyl cutter, you can get iron-on sticker things, but I don't know how good they are. So it'd be cool to make some t-shirts. And that is a bloody good t-shirt idea, Pingu. T-shirt ideas. Happy it's, what was it, quiz time or quiz day? Oh, I've lost it now. Happy it's quiz time. And full of potatoes. Yes, I like that one. That one will be good. So thank you very much for that, Pingu. And today's live is sponsored by Jack, the pain in the buttocks. What are you doing? That's a duster to stop you climbing on there. If you want to climb, right, you climb on there then. I'll move this out of the way. We've got a duster. I'll move this out of the way so you can climb on there. Oh, see if you can see him. There he is. Look at him. Jack, you're on telly again. Yeah, you're on telly. Yeah, you. Yeah, go on then. You go on there. Honestly, what a dumpling. Right, where did we get up to? Sorry, we are being interrupted by my own ditziness and Jack. Jack is eating my effing plants. So that's where he went, and that's why he came back upstairs. Potatoes are the best, I'll judge you, right? I need a wind down. A wind down. Very good. Ooh, body work. Oh, is that Ernest that said that, or you Rob? This is an old peculiar. It is a very dark ale. I've not really got a light I can put it in front of so you can see. Actually, I'm lying. This is very technical. It's a very dark ale. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Look at that end. Stop pissing about, Simon. You're just doing a nice quiz for these lovely people. Oh yeah, you'd be coming round, won't you, Ross? And having Guinness. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we should all have. Well, actually, last time I had Guinness was when I were away. It gave me a right headache. A bit of filling, yes. A bit of filling went on. You're not late, Simone. You're late because you weren't here right at the beginning, but you're not late because we've not started yet. You basically missed 2 minutes of Jack not doing anything, and then Jack being annoying by making noises, and then Jack being sat over there cleaning his foot again. He thinks it's all about him. You don't realise I'm getting upstaged by a fluff. I don't know why he decides to sit on that CD player as well. It's not like it's plugged in and warm or anything. You're blooming rude. Are you cutie? Is it a cutie? He's in a weird mood, I think. He's in one of them moods where he's right, sort of jumpy, and he's looking for something to do. Blooming Nora. Right, where are we? Guinness, it's about £19 a pint now after Brexit. It just seemed to be expensive. Oh, Ivor's here on YouTube now. Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, I actually pay a bit for StreamYard so I can stream to multiple places, but nobody really seems to join in on the Facebook thing. I expected that to be more popular than the YouTube bit, to be honest. But there we go. Pingu says, I will have to do some extra reps tomorrow to make up for all the carbs. Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought I used to do sit-ups and stuff to try and stay in shape. And this is going back, oh, crikey, how long will this be? At least 15 years. and I went on a works project thing where we went down to Southampton, funnily enough. I came down for breakfast one morning from a hotel room, and there were there were 3 other people. One of them was called, I can't remember what her name was. You know as you, I can't remember what her name. Louise Breen. And I was like, oh, my stomach's killing. I've been doing like 20 sit-ups every morning before I have a shower to try and get rid of some flab. She goes, oh, I do like 80 crunches every morning. I was like, oh, for God, 80, give over. Ridiculous. I just gave up. Austin's here. Hey up, Austin. Hope you're doing well. And I hope everybody has seen Rob's video on Austin Streetwise. I don't think that's a members only one at the moment. Well, if it is, you might not have seen it. But if you have seen it, it's a blooming lovely car, that thing. And I'd snap your arm off for it if I had 2 things, just 2 things in my life. Money and space. They're the 2 things I don't have. Tommy Hanlon is here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tommy. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for joining us on what is yet to be decided type quiz. I've got 3, I think, in mind, and I'm going to pick one or 2 of them, depending on how much crap I talk and how far we get into it. What is the best way to ping you a link? You can email it me, you can Facebook message it me, any of those things, any of them at all. Yeah, they're probably the 2 easiest ones. Facebook Messenger, or just ping an email to the smashingpistons@gmail.co.uk, is it? Why can't I remember my own email address? It's on that thing. Hang on. It's on here. Where's my stuff gone? Oh, crikey. Here it is. That's not what I want to show you. It's this bit. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh, would it? Hang on, 2 seconds. gmail.com. Come on, Simon. I'll put this on anyway. There you go. You just got to see that again. Where did we get to? Ping you a link. Ross says, are you the farmer? We come on holiday by mistake with that is a classic film, and I believe everybody should have watched that if they haven't already. And Judge, I'm not expecting you to remember, because you never remember the names of films that I make you watch. Although I don't know whether I've actually made you watch that one, or whether it's just one of them I watched myself. But you should watch it. Eyebrow says, I thought I saw a pretty cat. I did. Rosie Cheek says, toddlers are the worst. Optimal inhalation highlight. Bottled of Owlatrol scattered out of their buggies everywhere. And then Simone says, 2 pistons smashing into each other. Well, I mean, it's not that kind of channel, but there's an OnlyFans in there somewhere. And Barry says, hi, Simone. And then Simone says, hi, Barry. And then Dick says, T-shirt idea, Norman and Ernest. You mean like the Crankcases logo? Or, yeah, I mean, that works. Crankcases logo. I mean, I appreciate your idea, Dick, but it's not really about my channel, that is it? It's Crankcases logo. Plus, I can only cut vinyl in. It's like it has to be a silhouette kind of thing. I mean, I could get them printed up. That's another thing. That's another thing to look into. When the Crankcases have got umpteen thousand followers, and we can start each video with, don't forget, Crankcases merchandise is available in the shop. And we've just got new Crankcases beanies in. And one that's got a picture of a car, and it says, because Norman on it. Don't know whose voice this is, because it's not Norman's. Oh dear. Jack's next to his biggest fan. Oh, very good, Ross. Very good. That's the only fan you've got, isn't it, Jack? I know for a fact he's gonna any second now. He's gonna jump on floor, jump onto the desk, and then just come and sit right in front of me. He's a numpty. Pingu comes up with an interesting concept: 15% commission on merch ideas. Now let's do some negotiations. No, not unless you're paying in 15%. And besides, what's 15% of zero? Because I end up giving everything away anyway. Tricia Alderman says hello, Jack. Hang on. Jack. Tricia says hi to you. She says hello. What do you say back? Wonder if he's going to blink. I win. There you go. You don't get that kind of thing on Boaty's lives, do you? Stare-offs against cats. That's what you come to this channel for the real hard-hitting stuff. The proper, in-your-face, gritty realism of having blinking competitions against cats. Oh, he's given up now. He's looking at floor. Poor Jack. I didn't mean to crush him. I didn't mean to crush you, Jack. We'll have a rematch later. He's falling asleep, bless him. Where did we get up to? And Rosie Cheat says, cracking streety, Austin, lovely colour. It is genuinely, apart from, right, if it was Austin's streety, but with Rob's diesel engine in it, that'd be the perfect streety. And maybe if it had the other Streetwise interior that had got the split rear seats, that's the only other bit. And I even don't mind them dials, to be honest, because they're already blue anyway, aren't they, in Streetwiser? So having them white's not really a massive deal breaker for me. I'm not even going to read that one out, Ross. I'm just going to put it up there so people can see it. And that's it. Barry says, I hit the weights every night. I also hit the pizza and chips so it cancels it out. Oh, now then, we've got to ask Simone what game she's been playing. She's been playing video games today. We need to, if you're up for it, Simone, do a joint video game stream. That'd be cool. Rob says 80 crunches or 80 crunch. That says crunches or crunches. Did you mean crunches? Or is that way 80 crunches or crunches or other way around? She was very, very slim and very toned. I'm pretty sure it were crunches. Although I don't know what a crunchy is. I do, obviously. Crunch is like the nicest chocolate bar in our vending machines, except they're in our vending machines, but then you can't buy them from our vending machines because they're too long and they keep getting stuck. So rather than just take them out and not have them in there, they've just took the code off, so you can't input the code to buy one because it'll just get stuck. How weird's that? Why have they just left them in there? Because you don't see anymore, says, I spotted a lovely blue Streetwise in Huddersfield this afternoon. Huddersfield. So it wouldn't have been Matt's unless Matt's been to Huddersfield. In fact, where is Matt? Juju says, I'd happily eat 80 crunches. Well, you shouldn't, because that's naughty, and they'd be my crunches. Oh, actually, that's something I forgot to tell you, Judge. So the other day, I mean, I'm telling everybody, not just a Judge. The other day, my thing is, it seems to have become some sort of ritual without me planning it being a ritual. But every time I'm going out to a show or something, I set off in the morning, I go to the petrol station and I fill up. Well, I put petrol in or diesel. Obviously, I don't mix it up. and I get myself a Lion Bar Duo pack. And there's only ever 2 garages I go to. There's one just down the road from me, and then there's another one that's on way to M1. So there's always them 2. And this last time when I went to Rob's, I went to a fuel station and they didn't have any Lion Bar Duos. What's that all about? Like literally none. They didn't even have single Lion Bars. In fact, this is a few things ago. It's when I went out in Margaret. Where did I go? Where did I go to from in Margaret? Right, we went out with my dad on a Tuesday. So I had to buy a picnic bar instead. But because I was so traumatized by the fact they didn't have any Lion Bars, I forgot it, and it's still in car now. And it's been in there since Tuesday, and it went all melty, I'm sure, at some point. So there we go. That's my story of woe. I know Judge conveniently puts up the email address there that I thought it was that, and then I doubted myself. Oh, the Austin's Streety video is members only till midweek. Well, after midweek, everybody will be able to bathe in the glory that is Austin Streetwise, and also they'll be able to message him and say, yes, I will buy your Streetwise off you. In fact, I will give you £2,000 for it. But that won't be me because I ain't got £2,000. Or, as I said earlier, space for Streetwise. I actually haven't even got space for a Rover 200, but that's not coming back just yet by the sounds of it. So, yeah, Jenny's having a bit of work done at Kevin's garage. Hopefully, I'll get her back in the next few weeks, and then we can start the Jenny beautification process. Actually, what we'll probably end up doing is, in fact, it might be worth me doing it before he's even done them. Getting a set of ZR springs and getting him to put them on Jenny before she comes back, because we don't want her. There's no point in bringing her back here and then having to take her back up again. So that might be a good question for folks. Are the ZRs on lower springs than the BRMs? And if so, by how much? But I'm assuming there's a lot more ZR springs out there than there are ZR springs. Maybe I just get a new set like I did for Margaret. They can't be too much for like. I'll have a look. Has anybody got any experience in springs on Rover 200s, R3 shaped ones? Shut up, Simon. Rob says Austin. Oh, I've already read that. Judge points out that music sounds a bit like Fireguard, and it did a little bit, didn't it? Penny whistle time every day for your protection. We can put an advert on. Let's have a look, see if we've got penny whistle one. Oh, where is it? There we go. Generation penny whistle. The penny whistle for new generation. There we go. Penny whistle time. Austin Rover Streetwise. I like the sound of that. I do think the Austin mark should have been maintained for non-Rovery type cars like Streetwise and the Tata thing. That would have been quite good, actually, if they'd have brought that name back. I'm wondering whether there were a problem with licensing there. We'll never know. Nobody's using it at the moment, are they? Somebody's got to earn the rights to it. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to collectively, as a car community, get together with enough buying and negotiating power to own the Austin mark. But I don't know what we'd do with it, because you could just buy Austin badges and put them on stuff, can't we? Oh, can you imagine that, actually? That's a good idea. Like all the things that you think should have been Austin rather than Rover, I've just badges made up, replacement badges made up where it says Austin instead. Dick Daddisley says you should do the Crankcases merch promo anyway. That it might not actually exist but he's not important. That is true. That is true. And I'm glad you've done that, because I have another page that says videos to make. No, it's not that one. There should be one that says video ideas. Video ideas. Because, yeah, I have done, like, as you know, I've done normal adverts. So maybe me and Rob can get together and film some crankcase adverts. We have got some satire ideas. Maybe things like, oh, what were it? Like, where there's blame, there's a claim. Is it Pie, Independent Solicitors or something? Something like that. That'd be quite good. Write them down, Rob. Come up with some ideas. We might need to. Have I got in a suit? I mean, would we have Norman in a suit? Would that work? Just have Norman and Ernest in the normal stuff? Just doing stupid things like falling off a ladder and things. I'm sure there's many a thing we can do. Actually, stock footage would be a good way to do stuff like that. Stock footage and green screens. Sonic Blue for the street, eh? It is a good one. And Trisha says, sorry, hello to you too, Simon. I'm a bit out of it tonight. I had 2 teeth out this morning and the anaesthetic is just wearing off. Eek. Yes, I've never had any teeth taken out, but I've been around people that have. And yes, when the anaesthetic starts wearing off, that's when it can become quite annoying, isn't it? And Rosie says, although I'm a bit in love with Pennymoor Dantverd. Oh, and Simone's been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the 360. I can't remember. Is that the Viking-y one? Black Flag. I think it was the first one I played. And I kind of liked it. I liked where you could hide through crowds and stuff. Richard Denton says, what you do is shake vending machines when your sweets get stuck and then they drop near the door. This one, if it gets stuck, it just spins it again. But the problem is that the wrapper at the top gets stuck on the top of the run bit. So it just ends up, this bit twists and this bit just goes up and down. It's annoying. Hope you shell it. I hope you use Shell. It will be rocket fuel for your roof. Trust me, use Shell. One time I did. Generally, it's... I think the one down the road's Jet. And I think the other one's BP. This is very true. Beards and Bangers channel memberships are available. And it's as easy as... Oh, look at Rosie Cheeks' picture there, Rob. Do you remember we were on about kitten face yesterday? And look, there's a kitten face. What were I on about? Bloody hell, come on, Simon. Yes, Beards and Bangers channel memberships are available. And one of the channel members is Smashing Pistons, not Project MGTF, as it says on the end of Rob's videos. Unless it just shows up still as Project MGTF on there. Don't think it does. But anyway, but I don't have channel memberships or anything because I've not got enough subscribers. So if I get enough subscribers, obviously you'd be able to become a channel member. But if you want to show any sort of appreciation monetary wise, and I'm not for a second saying that you should do, but I'm just giving you the opportunity to, if you go to my channel page, there'll be a link to something called Buy Me a Coffee. And it's basically like, it's like a super chat, kind of, but YouTube don't take 1,000,000% of it. It's literally, I think I get like 95% of whatever's donated, something like that. It's basically a way that you can like send a donation, and then when I get to a certain amount, I can take it out. And anything I do get in there is literally going on. Well, at the moment, it'll be Jenny or Henny, because Henny needs breaks and drop links. So it'll all go back into cars and content. But yeah, there'll be other stuff I put on there because I think you can link a shop to it as well, which is something I might do with stickers and stuff. And you can sell memberships, and I think you can also set it up so content goes on there before YouTube. It's a bit like Patreon by the sounds of it. I've not gone too deep into it because I just set it up for that first thing just to see what it will like. But yeah, if you ever want to look into it, have a look on Buy Me a Coffee. There's loads of videos on YouTube as well about what it is, but the more aimed at creators using it rather than viewers. Jack's gone. Viewers using it. I just thought I'd pop that out there just in case you wondered what Buy Me a Coffee was. I think it got set up. I mean, when I heard of it, it was like during the pandemic and stuff. It's basically a way to fund creators without having to pay YouTube. Simone is hopefully welding Connie this week. Is it the sills you're doing, Simone, or the other bits? Because when I was talking to my mate Kevin, who I was saying could possibly do your sills if you were ever up this side with Connie, they're fairly standard. They're fairly easy to do once you've shaped your bit of metal and stuff. In fact, it's a shame I didn't bring Henny down because you'd have been able to see what Kevin had done to her. And Simone helpfully reminds us all to smash the like button. So if you can, that'd be cool. Don't worry if you can't, but it's nice if you do because it kind of pushes videos up in the old algorithms. Richard Denton says, you're a good person to take to the pub as you're a slow drinker and it won't cost much. You don't know the half of it. I am literally the worst person to take to the pub if I'm supposed to be buying around because everybody will have finished their pint and I'd still have this left for about half an hour. Honestly, I'm useless. Pingu says, my youngest son likes your penny whistle ad, thanks. Yes, Pingu. Hashtag Austin rebrand. Let's get on it. And Rob says, we need a face for Sharon and Ernest's mother for T-shirts. So I definitely think, and then see if anybody else would agree, that Ernest's mother definitely needs to be. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it another time. For that, I'm not going to divulge any secrets of the crankcases. It wouldn't be my place to do that. It's down to that Simon and that Rob for them to decide. Really, it's not to do with me. I just sit here drinking tea, which this isn't. Forgetting that I've got videos to edit. No one would wear a suit with his workshop coat over it. That's true. That is true. That is exactly what Norman would do. Oh, and Dick's off to make a drink. So don't start the quiz yet. Oh, we're already 43 minutes in. We're going to struggle to fit more than one in, I'm telling you. 70s adverts and public safety videos don't run. That's actually a really good idea, Pingu. See, Matt's not here. Pingu's coming up with all these ideas. It's like Matt's going to lose his understudy title. Public safety videos. Nice one, Pingu. You get one of them for that. Black Flag was pirate. Oh, obviously. What a dumbass. Honestly, of course it's pirates. Jeez. Rob says I need to change the channel member clip. Penny Mordaunt. What is it you guys have got for Penny Mordaunt? Let me just Google her again. I don't see it myself. I'm confuddled. No, I don't see it. I mean, I can see two things, but that's about it. I don't see it. But yeah, you're welcome to that one. Oh, look, there I am on Facebook's. Like turn that Facebook thing off because it's going to confuse me. Where are we? You can also literally buy Simon a coffee and get it delivered here, and if he doesn't want it, I'll drink it. It's true. That is exactly what will happen. Because you don't see him, says, I'm making a brew too in my Rover mug from Matt Richardson. I ain't got any Furious Driving merch, and he's got some good T-shirts. Oh, Ross says, bummer, it seems I missed the live from the caravan. I saw a little bit of it, and they weren't reading comments out, so it were a bit pointless for me to make any comments, really. That is true, Rob. You and Ross will find out what I'm like in a pub soon, and you'll be both sat there like this, waiting for me to finish a pint, and then I'll just have one pint all night. So that's why whenever I'm in a pub with people, I always go, no, don't count me in the rounds because I'll literally just slow everybody else down. That's my job. Mrs. Bucket for Ernest's mother. That might be a good call. Lewis Mowers and Boats. Hello, everybody. Hello there. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining. We've not started the quiz yet. We're 46 minutes in. We normally start one about 20 minutes in, but we've not started one yet. But I'm just going to whiz down these comments. Pinky says, I'm Stickman's understood. Rob says, Pingu, have you got your stunt stick? Because if you're going to be if you're going to be Matt's understudy, you need to have a Matt staff. Matt has his own staff, you see. I'm assuming, or Judge, because it's Monday, I think he spends time with his nephew on Mondays, so that might be where he is. He's normally driving to McDonald's, isn't he, around this time? Right, I shall pop up the screen for the because you don't see anymore. Will you be coming to the NEC, Sam? Yes, I will. I believe I keep having to look this up. I think it's the 11th. I'm sure Rob will tell me if that's not the case. Yeah, the Saturday the 11th. So yeah, Saturday the 11th. Me, Rob, Ross, Norman, and Ernest. Obviously, I think. Hopefully. I think to be honest, I'm just going to walk around in my Norman coat all day, Rob, because it seems to attract attention anyway, so it might be beneficial on 2 counts. Well, if that's the case, Pingu, then maybe we should leave that for the OnlyFans again. Yay, Matt's here. There he goes. He says, late again. Hello. Hello. Yes, that's true. Norman and Ernst have invited Hubnut to the NEC, and Hubnut's then brought along Matt from Driving Angry and Joseph from iDriver Classic. Right, let me pick a quiz. So I'll give you a choice. There's 2 of them that are pretty much the same. Right, let's go for this one. It's got 20 questions on it. It's basically a quiz where it shows you a zoomed in picture of something and you've got to say what it is. So we'll see how that one works. Wait, get it all loaded up ready. Right. So, present. So you should be able to see that now. Oh, look, my email address is at the bottom. How convenient's that? Yeah, Matt, we were just saying that Pingu's your understudy. So he's like double understudied. But now you're there, he can step down. Fred Elliott. Seymour Butts. Well, I've got a bag of crisps here. Did anybody else used to like these as a kid? Little salt and shake, not salt and shake. Oh, I can't find my packet. Hang on, what's going on? Oh, there it is. Right at bottom. Bug brush. There's some random names there today. Look at Judge being proper on form there, sharing link to Kahoot and everything. Funny you should say that, Matt. That's literally what I answered when someone said, "Where is Matt?" And I said, "I think it's Monday. I think he spends Monday with his nephew. He's probably just been to McDonald's." Exactly. The blue bag of meth. Hang on, let me shake this off camera, off sound. If I'd said anything rude. Look at all these people. Clips. Rob points out, and excuse me if you hear me eating, I do apologise, that Matt has just fitted a dash pocket to his Streetwise. At first I thought it was from that guy that makes them, because they fit differently into TFs. And that's what I want for Margaret. But yeah, it looks really good. I don't know why they started putting blanks in when a dash pocket's far more useful. But Rob pointed out that he's still got wind though, and because Matt's fitted wind deflectors as well. All right, we've got 11 folks in there. So is everybody ready? I'll wait till this gets to, 56, and then we'll start it from there. So this one will be a series of pictures that is super zoomed in, and you've got to select what it is a picture of. So we've got Seymour Butts, Fred Elliott, Khan, Highlight Sniffer, Mario Kart, Norfolk and Good, Dino Dad, Bog Brush, Smashing Potato, City Y007 and Frankfurter. Oh, don't worry about it. It's for Henny anyway, Matt. But yeah, they're staying all right with double-sided sticky tape on them. Also, we need to ask Simone what she's had for her dinner, because she always has something interesting. Right, I'm going to go live. We are starting when I turn the music up a bit. Go. What is this? I hope they're not all as difficult as that one. Fred Elliott's winning, Bob Brush is second, Seymour Butts is third. Oh, look at Frankfurter. Oh. Question 2. That one's a little bit more tricky, but only a little bit. But it has made a change. Question 3. Oh, I thought it was an orange. Go on, Seymour Butts. We want that name to be on the top of the podium at the end. Question 4. Crikey. Can you imagine if your hair looked like that? Go bog brush. Question 5. Ooh. Eggs. They're very white eggs, aren't they? Have a look at the picture again. Oh, yeah. You see other eggs in the background. There we go. Smashing potato. Moving up to 2. Or second is people that aren't pouring crisps all over themselves, say. How coofed. Moving on to question 6. What is this? Ooh. That's Venom, isn't it? From Superman, from Spider-Man. Or Venom. A raisin? Oh, okay. Do people still eat raisins? Seems to be a very 80s thing, raisins. Maybe it's just my dad. I remember my dad used to buy cornflakes and raisins, and he used to put raisins in his cornflakes. I might do that actually. That was quite nice. Is that a cracker, cheese, sponge, or a skin cell? The cracker. Everybody knew it were a cracker. You'd be crackers not to think it were a cracker. Come on, Seymour Butts. You can do it. Question 8. What is this? Oh, it's got a little heart on it, whatever it is. It's a frog with a heart on its head. Look. Got a little heart on his head. Ah. And I know Dad's making his way up. Well, he would know because he's a. What, are you supposed to be a frog there, or is that a lizard? I suppose it's a lizard, otherwise your eyes would be on your head. Question 9. Oh, I know what that is. That is definitely what I thought it were. Broccoli. Look at them. Look at all them little broccolis. Broccoli does look like trees from the top, from above even. Question 10. Oh. A key. Maybe. A key. Well then. Highlight sniffers moved up into 5th. And now we move on to question 11. I thought that said cheese. Cheese piece. Somebody put cheese piece. It's a zip. That one more obvious. No move at the top. Moving on to question 12. Is that a plug socket, a USB stick, a hole punch, or a fish slice? Oh, yeah. I can see now. USB stick. It's like the pluggy bit. That's the pressing, and the reason why it's shaped like that is because it only needs one press to meld it together, basically. No change. It's pretty close between these guys, or even close between these guys. Moving on to question 13. I'm looking for some. What is this? What is this? That's an innie. Isn't it, Simone? That's an innie, that one. Oh, it's a balloon. Bob Brush first. Seymour Butts moved up to 2nd. Smashing Potato down to 3rd. Dino Dad still 4th. And Highlight Sniffer 5th. What is this? Tree branch, nut pretzel, amber. I think I can tell from that picture. That's the idea of the game, isn't it? Pretzel. The thing that gave it away for me is these chunks of salt stuck to it. One's fell off there. Oh, I could do with a pretzel. One of them from that episode of The Office where it's free pretzel day and Michael Scott gets a pretzel with everything on it. That'd be amazing. Could do with chip butty as well. Oh, I'm still hungry. Is this a stereo speaker, a sieve, a tea strainer, or a cheese grater? Cheese grater. Okay, yeah, I can kind of see it. It is difficult though, isn't it? Because look at the focal length's tiny on that. No change. Moving on to question 16. I'm burning through these just so I can get back to chat. Is that spaghetti, a pencil, a paintbrush, or a potato? Paintbrush. It did look a bit like Pescetti. I thought it was straw at first, but that weren't one of the options. So I'm not an expert on these quizzes, but generally, if the thing you think it is isn't an option, it's probably not that thing. Question 17. What is this? Is it honeycomb, popcorn, the surface of Mars, or a cornflake? Cornflake. Ooh, I thought that were honeycomb because it looked like these were like. It don't look like a cornflake, does it? It looks like it's got some sort of sugary substance on it. Well, there we go. It's a cornflake. Seymour Butts, you are in first position. That's what we like to see. Let's see if you can stay there. Moving on to question 18. Is this a razor, a rotating fan, an air vent, or a microphone? A razor? It's got to be super, 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 super macro then, because all this bit looks big. That looks like it'd be a fan thing. Although it's not it's air vent. That's what I meant. It looks like it'd be an air vent. I'm not convinced. I think that's an air vent. I don't think that's a razor at all. They're lying little monkeys. Frankfurter moves up. Moving on to question 19. When Simon presses the button properly. Is this emery board, pencil case, a matchbox, or modelling? There's a matchbox. Yeah, that's the striking side of the box, isn't it? Although it's kind of like emery board, I suppose. No change at the top, but on the last question, any of these people could win. Could be anybody's. Question 20. Jeebus. A bruised peach, bacteria, dust particle, or an apple? It's an apple. Oh, yeah, it's the underneath bit, isn't it? I see. I did think it was a dust particle at first, though. So what's that done to the leaderboards? Let's see. In third place, we have Bogbrush. Well done. In second place, we have Smashing Potatoes. So that means in first place, Seymour Bucks. Well done, Seymour Bucks. And well done, Ross. You managed to keep it in the top 5 there. Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Probably not as much fun as I hoped it'd be, but it were all right, that. So let's see what I've missed on these told comments there. Simone's had a McDonald's as well. What did you have from McDonald's? Oh, hang on, no, don't tell me you had a plain double cheeseburger and fries and a coffee. That's your order, isn't it, Simone? I think I've got it locked in there. And next time I come down, I'll buy his dinner, not just a McDonald's, a proper dinner, not at lunchtime, a dinner at night time, which to me is a tea. This is so complicated. Matt says 2 Big Macs and a medium fries, $1.99. I'm such a big spender. 2 Big Macs and a medium fries for $1.99. Redonkulous. Thanks for the encouragement. You're welcome. I get raisins in my muesli, fruit and fibre, and granola, but I take them out. I save them, though, and put them in a curry. That's another thing, Dick. That's another thing I was going to say, because we were having a discussion today at work. There's someone in my team called Lucy, and she hasn't always lived in Yorkshire. I can't remember where she said she was from originally. But she doesn't get the whole chips and gravy thing. What was the other thing? Oh, it's the whole gravy thing, because she said if she has a roast dinner somewhere and it comes with gravy in the Yorkshire pudding, she's like put off by it. She doesn't like the gravy idea. So then she was saying that, well, it's like in Sheffield, she don't like get the whole gravy on chips thing. And then another person in my team at work were like, no, you've got to have curry. And that reminded me that some cheap shop curries have like raisins in them and stuff. Why is raisins not a thing that's in curries normally? Because again, going back, maybe my dad just really liked raisins. I'm sure he used to put raisins in curries that we made at home. They were really good. Or my mum used to make, and my dad used to tell her to put curry. I don't know where the raisins came from, but they were nice. Rob says, you spent a lot of time doing the photos for this. This isn't one of mine. This is a generic one I've picked up. I literally didn't have time. My whole plan after last week was to spend some time last week putting some together, because I got some ideas, didn't I, from what people wanted. And then it got to last night, and I'm like, oh, I had done a quiz for tomorrow, and then but I'm in office tomorrow, and I don't get back till like gone 4, and so yeah, I just picked a couple of random ones. A Smurf's bumhole. It did look like a Smurf's bumhole. It looked more like a belly button in the wrong colour to me. Stephen S. Paul is here, and he says, "Hello, Norman and Co. Ooh, looks like yet another action-packed night." And then Barry says, "I'm shit at this." Could be a cat with piles. And Dick says he thought question 20 looked like an arsehole. Well, and Juju got 100% of the questions correct. There we go. 2 plain double cheeseburgers and a large fries. There you go, Simone. I'm nearly there. You must have been super hungry. Matt says McDonald's app points for 1 Big Mac and the receipt survey to get a Big Mac and fries for $1.99. That's, well, I was going to say that's quite cool, but I don't go to McDonald's that often. Generally, and I think I said this to Simone, we only ever get McDonald's if we have it delivered to house, and it's always cold. Even though McDonald's is literally like, I'm so lazy. It's like literally 5 minutes drive. I could go and fetch it myself. So lazy, Simon. No wonder you're a fatty. I think it's supposed to be more like sultanas in curry, not raisin. Yeah. What's the difference? I can never work out what the difference is. What? Matt says we used to have apple and raisins in curry. Apple? That's a novel idea. Maybe we need to try that. Raisins are good in bagels, only if they've got cinnamon with them. Ross puts chopped banana on a curry. What is going on? I need to try more curries, making curries at home rather than just buying them. Matt says he saved £8. Pingu says, I'm struggling with seeing the picture quizzes on my little phone. That's my excuse anyway. Well, unfortunately, Pingu, the next one is another picture quiz. But it's not a what's this thing. It's car logo trivia. Let me just unfavorite that one so it's not on my list anymore. There we go. So this next one's only 10 questions. And it's basically a logo, and you've got to say which car company it belongs to. Oh, it looks just looking through them, it looks like it's going to be super easy. So this is going to literally be a case of who can press the button quickest, I reckon. Also, there's different versions of games you can play, so maybe like team games. Right, let's share this. Let's get this shared then. There goes, folks. Knock that ends out. Ooh. Fruity curry is lovely. We had a years ago. I don't know whether Judge will remember this. And also, if anybody hears me saying Judge, Juju, Julie, Frenchie, they're all the same person. It's just you keep changing her name on everything, and I never know what to call her on live streams. We had curry from somewhere. We had a paneer curry, and it was the nicest cheese curry I've ever had. But then everywhere else I've had it from, it's just been crap. So I don't know what they did. Fruit and nut, Matt. Fruit and nut's lovely, and that's got nuts in it as well. Matt says, I got arrested for politeness. I can't let people out, so I flashed them. You lunatic. Dick says the McDonald's receipt thing, QR thing, doesn't display on my phone. Does anyone else get that? I've never even tried it. We got Mr. R. Soul, Lord Sir R. Soul. Polite Yank 71. W Anchor. Belly Float. Oh. Chip Butt 8. Yes. I like Sniffer again. Knowing Lemming 69. Something tells me that's a system generated one. Mike Baldwin. Amazing. Jack, I wish Jack were here to see these. He'd love them. Matt says, damn, I was supposed to go to the Polish shop for hazelnut in chocolate. Isn't that just Nutella? So she'll give it until this reaches 1 minute 20, and then we'll start it from there then. I've already said that. I had a controversially a ham and pineapple pizza, and I know a lot of people don't think pineapple should be on a pizza, but it definitely should be on a pizza because it's nice. And I don't care what you anti-pineappleians say, definitely is a pizza topping. What I'm not too sure about is anchovies, to be honest. They seem to be, I don't know, I've not had one for ages. That's because I didn't like it. Oh, I knew somebody was going to come up with that. As you don't see no, says I get my pledge from the Polish shop. Polish. Very good. Someone says I tried a rude name and it failed. It's me, a prat. I love naps. That's going to be your judge. Is everybody on? And we say we've got until 1 minute 20, so we've got another 40 seconds. Hopefully this one will be interesting. Is that a serious question, Matt? White pizza? What white pizza? Ooh, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting. Car logo trivia. This will be super easy. I bet they've not even done the reveal bit. There you go. Oh, BMX. Oh dear. So Mike Baldwin's winning. Polite Yank 71 is second. Lord Sir Our Soul is third. Chip Butt is fourth. Knowing Lemming 69 second. Fifth. Second? What am I on about? Moving on to question 2, which is the one after question 1, but before question 3. What is this logo? They're all this. What is this logo? Oh, it's Honey Monster. It's Peugeot, and it's weird seeing. I don't know whether anybody else agrees, but it's weird seeing car logos out of context because that just looks horrendous. Like somebody probably got paid thousands to design that. Look at it. It's awful. What an awful logo. It doesn't look like it just. No wonder they changed it. That just looks terrible. Terrible. But everybody got it right. Oh, but there has been a move. So Mike Baldwin first. Chip Butty second. Knowing Lemming 69 third. Lord Sir Our Soul fourth. And W Anchor is fifth. And we are now moving on to question 12. What's this logo with no? Oh, it's an hamburger. Yeah, everybody got that right as well. It's the Nissan logo. Oh, but it is mixing it up. Mike Baldwin first, W Anchor second, Chip Butty third, Polite Yank 71 fourth, Knowing Lemon 69 fifth, and W Anchor has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. Moving on to question 4. Wow, everybody got that one. Super quack. Yeah, super quack. Super quack. Does anybody remember the film Howard the Duck? That was a good film. And he had a cameo in, was it the second Guardians of the Galaxy or the first one? It was a good film, Howard the Duck. Although it's a bit weird because there's a bit where this girl's going to kiss him. He's a duck. Bit weird. A bit of a change there. Moving on to question 5. Halfway through. Best logo ever, that one. Honda. Oh, literally no change there. Look at these. Chip Butty and W Anchor have got exactly the same score. Polite Yank 71 and Knowing Lemon 69 are only two points separating them. Crikey, O'Reilly, it's a close one. Moving on to question 6. Again, when I press on the button correctly. Well, you say it's Ferrari, but quite evidently S, and that's quite evidently a J. Simon Jeffries, that's my logo. And to prove it even more, they're on Henny's wheels. That picture, so that just proves it's not Ferrari. I don't know who's written this quiz, and I don't know who put Lamborghini either. But yeah, definitely Ferrari. Oh, Mike Baldwin still first, W Anchor second, Chip Butty third, Knowing Lemon 69 fourth, Polite Yank fifth. Ooh, moving on to question 7. I'm a non-football person, but I assume, did they sponsor Man United or something at some point? But it's Chevrolet. Oh, no change. Oh, it's so close. Question 8. Yeah, everybody got that Volvo. Dead easy. Here's a bit of a weird symbol as well, that one. So, Mike Baldwin first, W Anchor second, Knowing Lemon 69 third, Chip Butty fourth, Polite Yank 71 fifth. Mike Baldwin's got a streak of 8 correct answers. That's everyone right so far. We now move on to question 9. What is this logo? I think we all know what that is. That's how you design a car logo. That's a good car logo. Yeah, Subaru. I mean, I say it's good. Artistically, I think it's brilliant. Doesn't really tell you the brand though if you just see that, does it? Oh, look how close everybody is. Ooh, 4 points between them. Any one of, well, yeah, pretty much any one of those could win. Moving on to question. Is this the last question we're going on to? Yes, last question. It is, in course, the lotus symbol. So it'd normally say lotus down there. I need to find some of that yellowy paint, something that's rich like an egg yolk. So in third place we have Knowing Lemming 69, and that means in second place we have W Anchor, and in winning is Mike Baldwin. Well done, Mike Baldwin. Then we've got we're not allowed to see, apparently. So there we go. That one weren't the best one, were it? We're the best one. But it weren't too bad. So I believe we got up to this thing last time where Matt declared his love for. Oh no, sorry, he just likes pizza. He don't love pizza. And Rob says, "I'm Knowing Lemming. Wouldn't let me have glorious stits." Very good. What? No apostrophe on what's? Exactly. Some people are just heathens, honestly. That is, yeah, Peugeot logo designed by a 4-year-old Perry Lepin. It's just really badly proportioned. Like, I get the whole concept of it trying to look dynamic, but I don't know. I think it just seems to be format over function, that one. Well, it wasn't quite bestiality because nothing ever happened, Matt, unless you're watching the X-rated version of Howard the Duck. You're right, Stephen S. Paul. There is some bright bulbs, and there we go. Look at Simone, got them all right. Well done, nice. My faith in humanity is restored. Pingu says carb overload has slowed my reaction time down. No, a double, lovely. So there's different ways of playing these games, and I believe on some of them. You can do teams. Let me see if I can. Where's the favourites thing? There is another zoomed in picture thing. Let me just see if I can find if there's a way of doing it in a team. Let's have a look. Team mode. So teams on personal devices, you can have up to 3 teams. So what's this then? That's just pictures, right? Let's see what this gives us. So I think it'll automatically allocate you into a team when you log in. So let's share this one. Let's see. Let's just do an experiment, because that's what Monday nights are all about, isn't it? Experimenting with friends. Or maybe you can pick your own team. I don't know, but there we go. There's your pin number. There's 3 teams. I don't know what happens from this point onwards. So it'll be nice for us to all discover ourselves all together as a group. Group sharing, as you will. Elated Crab 78. Wake. Red Hair 13. Not that. Oh god, these are all getting weird. Ken Barlow's back. Oh no, we're Mike Baldwin before, weren't it? So that's 7 people in. We'll wait until this gets to 33. It wouldn't let me have Bendo. James Wilson. Good choice of names. Yes, exactly, Dick. That's the thing. It's like really good sort of concept on the Subaru logo. Pingu says, "Do you like bits of pineapple on your gammon?" I prefer egg, to be honest, but yeah, pineapple on gammon's not bad. So we've got 9 people in there. Another 10 seconds, folks. Right, I shall start it at that, and we'll see how the team bit works out. Because if it works out well, it might be worth doing this going forward. Like I don't know how it even works out. Works it out. Zoomed picture quiz. Not even bothered typing a question on this one. Is that a flower, a butterfly, rolls of silk, or a fabric? Ooh. What was it? A butterfly? Aren't butterflies pretty close up? Well, only one person got that right. There we go. Team Moose is in front because they're the only person who got it right. Question 2. Again, they've not bothered writing the question. Is that a spool of thread, a straw hat, a tree trunk, or a wooden plank? The tree trunk. Very good. See what it does, what points this time. Okay. So does that not mean that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3? Does that not mean Team Moose has got an unfair advantage because they've got one more extra person? Or does it just take the average of the points? Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. What's this picture of? He ad-libbed. Candles, sweets, spaghetti, a beehive. It's spaghetti! Oh, crikey. Team Tigers winning. We've got Team Moose second and Team Kangaroo third. Moving on to question 4. Like lightning. What is this a picture of? Sequins on a dress, the eye of Sauron galaxy, a human eye, the inside of a volcano. What is it? The eye of Sauron galaxy. Never heard of that one, but that's what it is. Nobody got anything right. Moving on to question 5 straight away. What is this a picture of? A dragonfly, rice fields, a necklace, or glass? Dragonfly. It does look like stained glass though, doesn't it? Because these look like the lead bits. But yeah, there is marks on them in... Yeah, and this is like a one big long mark on it. Very nice. A dragonfly. No change in the order. Moving on to question 6. Is this a fish scale, a scaly anteater, a pine cone, or an acorn? Oh dear. It was a scaly anteater, and only 2 people got that right. So we have got a change on there. Team Moose is winning. Moving on to question 7. Is that a honeycomb, a microphone, a dragonfly, or a fly? What was it? A dragonfly? Look like its eyes or something. Very strange. Team Moose still in front. Team Tiger second. Team Kangaroo third. Moving on to question 8. What is this? Hardened tart, solar flare, a cheese crust, or the sun? Oh, that's obvious. Pretty sure Julie will know that. Cheese crust. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. We had a big split, so let's see what it's done to the scores. We had a big split. So Team Moose is still, it's done nothing really, has it? It's not changed any order. Moving on to question 9. See what we get this time. Is that a zebra, a butterfly, a white tiger, or a koala bear? It's a zebra. Although I would have thought it would be a white tiger, but that's a zebra. Oh. So it still could be anybody's game. Everything's tightened up a bit there. So moving on to the final question, 10. Is this a blood vessel, a grapefruit, an uncut ruby, or red fabric? What was it? A grapefruit. Oh. It's very red, isn't it, for a grapefruit? Grapefruits are very red, aren't they? So let's have a look at the podium at the 3 teams. In third, Team Kangaroo. In second, Team Tiger. So that means in first place we have Team Moose. There we go. How did everybody find the teams aspect of that? Was that a useful addition? Was it better than being non-teams? How do you think it feel? Start again. How did that work? Rob says, don't let Matt see the word Sauron, he'll be off on his grey horse. Matt the Grey. Yeah, maybe let's not do that one again. It's like, I kind of like from my point of view, the team aspects better because people have got, they're not on their own if they're getting things wrong, if that makes sense. And yeah, it is more team. I think next time we do stuff, interesting but challenging questions, says Simone. Yeah, it's nice, that sort of stuff. That's more as a general, like, I'd prefer to have done like one of them 3 and another quiz that I've made up rather than relying on them ones. So, but yeah, the team aspect, we'll mix that in as well because it seems to have a different dynamic. Oh, Matt chirps him with his usual high praise of Raw, right? I think the team one works if people are physically together. Yeah, there is 2 ways of doing it, isn't there? There's like individual devices, or you can group round one. And you're right, yeah, because I think we've done team ones at work before, and you basically like discuss your answer before you select it and stuff. In the present sense, not romantically. Well, I mean, it depends what kind of quiz it is, Rob. I don't know what kind of channel you think this is, but it's not about filth. It's just engine jam. Dennis's dad says, or Ross even, in the team Kangaroo, I just dragged 2 others down with me. Yeah, it's kind of fun that. Next time we'll have proper quizzes that I've written because I wrote the ideas down in here somewhere. I definitely did. Did I put them somewhere? Oh no, I put them on a OneNote, didn't I? Come on, Simon. I'm so unorganised. Yeah, and I'll do some proper quizzes for next time. We'll do like YouTube one, and I can't remember what the other suggestions were, but yeah, I'll try and pinch some pictures and maybe do like, who's this YouTuber, and it'll have the face slowly revealed. But there we go. Yeah, I think we should call it a night there. Everybody seems to have slowed down a bit with the commentiosis. It's been a bit of a laugh. Uchard says, yeah, with team quizzes, my stupidity affects others. Yeah, but that's good because they're other people's non-stupidity can affect other people as well. It's kind of a more inclusive thing. I assume you didn't get to choose which team you went into. I assume it just randomly allocated you a team. Because if you could pick, you could do, I don't know, Normans versus Ernest or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining in, and I hope you had a good time. Yeah, it's about right time for knocking off so people can grab a cuppa and get ready for Boaty's stream. Oh, there's another Facebook user. Right, hang on. Let me log into Facebook and see who it was or is. This will be exciting. If I go here, I go here, and then I go here. Oh, it's Steve Perry. Hello, Steve Perry. Although the bit that you're seeing on Facebook is probably going to be a bit further behind what you see on here. In fact, I wonder if this works. If I do that and then wait for a bit, I wonder if it puts like a load of pictures in, like Mustard was doing the other day. There's one. There's two. Oh, I wonder how many we can go. There's three. There's four. Oh, this is weird. There's five. There's six. Essex? I didn't say Essex, stupid computer. I said there's six. Why would I say Essex? Oh, and then if I do this, it'll go all weird. You ready? Oh, it's not doing it quite as much. Maybe if I do that. What are you doing, Simon? This isn't like... You're supposed to be doing this for people, not for your own stupid working out technical stuff pleasures, for God's sake. Honestly. Right, what did I miss? Well, time to go. There's other stuff to watch. Not on YouTube, obviously. That's shit after 10 on Mondays, 11 on Kahoot allocates the teams. All right, thank you. No problem. See you all. See you later, Pingu. Take care, Barry. Who hasn't hit the like button yet, says Rob. So yes, go and hit that like button, but not too hard because I don't want you to break it so other people can't press it. You did this before, Mustard. I did do it on another one. Is hitting like buttons a hate crime? Only if you don't like them. It's like the Matrix. It's making your eyes go funny. Ross, my barber has two mirrors on opposite walls and gets that effect. Good night, Tricia. See you later, Simone. Take care. Oh yeah, and before I go, me and Simone are doing a live on Thursday at 8. So join us for that as well. It will be most entertaining, hopefully. I fear no insertion of large walking staff. Good for you, Matt. Well, thank you very much. I shall end the stream there because I don't want to get into trouble by running into other people's streams because that's what I do. So take care all. Thank you very much for joining and hope you have a good rest of the week. And I shall play you out with, I've got an outro somewhere. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, here we go. I'll put an advert on and then I'll Then I'll put an outro on. Take care.
Asda everyday tissues. For when you need a tissue every day.